What's up, everybody? It's At Home Dude again, and I'm gonna give you some tips on baby shower gifts under $30. So the first one, getting right to it, is bath toys. My kids still have their bath toys as someone got them from our baby shower. So that's really perfect. It's been 3 years. Some of the ducts and stuff I phased out because water can get up into them and it can be impossible to clean and they can have mold. But in general, other bath toys, they have like letters and different things that they like to use in the bath, and it really kind of sticks. Also, bath robes. As long as the bathrobe is big enough, we're gonna keep on using that thing, and we still have been using some that people got for us. One is Mickey Mouse, one is a duck. Also a bath. Now this one's a little more tricky because you don't exactly know what bath might work best for the family that you're getting it for. Also, depending on their home or the place that they're gonna bathe their child at, you don't really know what they're dealing with. So we got a bath that had like 3 different sections to it, and sometimes I took the seat off and I bathed them in the sink. Sometimes I bathed them in the bath with the seat, and then when they got older, I bathed them just in the bath without the seat. So it really depends. It's better to have an idea of what they might really need or want or what works for them. The second one, medical kit. These medical kits, you can get anyone, honestly. They're pretty much all under $30 unless it's some crazy thermometer in there. And thermometers, it's great to have more than one because when you're going frantic as a parent, like your whole world stops when your child is really sick and you just really want to get a really good reading. And you may trust one, but it's just really good to have a second opinion. So even if someone else gets them a medical kit, you could still use it. They stick around forever and it's pretty cool. It's even better if it comes in a travel size kind of thing. That's a great idea. I would suggest that. The third is really the most important, diapers, period. End all, game over. I know people don't want to buy diapers because they're impersonal, they're boring, and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, we had our first child, we had a baby shower, and we didn't have to buy diapers for him for a little over a year. Let that sink in, a year. So yeah, I had to make multiple trips home in our car with diapers, stacked up boxes everywhere, but it was so worth it. And it's gonna be a little over $30, but your best bang for your buck might be like a Costco or Sam's or somewhere that they have the big box. But otherwise, just don't buy the cheap diapers because the cheap diapers start coming apart, like the insides come out of them and stuff if the kid is too active, yada, yada, yada. So just try to stick to a name brand or something you know that. Next one, swaddles. Swaddles are really cool. You wanna keep in mind where they live at. We were living in Hawaii and it was hot. So we did swaddle our children, but as soon as they would sleep without a swaddle, we let them go because it was better off. It was pretty hot. So just keep that in mind. Otherwise, swaddles are really good. They're kind of an annoying expense for a parent because you gotta buy everything else and then you're like, man, we need more swaddles. Next one is lotions, rash creams, breast cream, bath soaps, anything like that. You can make like a nice little basket of a few of them, throw them in there. Again, this really helped us. Our mom bought us just like a big basket of it, and we used the lotion for, I think that was over a year also, which was phenomenal. I mean, you never realize how great it is until you lose it, and then you gotta go buy it all the time. It's, yeah. If you could package that in something that someone could use afterwards, for example, some kind of bin that you could then use for toys or whatever afterwards, that's even better. Next one, bottle drying rack. Now you can get them bottles, but obviously you want to kind of know what kind of bottle situation they're gonna want to do. So the bottle drying rack is really nice, especially if it has the prongs facing upward where you can dry the bottles on. I used to wash the bottles all the time. You can also buy them brushes and things like that for washing the bottles, but I had a regular rack and the bottles would fall over a lot in that rack. But the specific rack, any rack that has prongs going upward, boom, you can hang the bottle right on there and leave it and forget it and let it dry. So that's great. A memory book is something that's commonly bought for people, and it is a nice gesture. I would say that. We got several of them, which is also kind of, you know, someone's always kind of gonna buy this. So I would say steer away from the memory book, but if you really want to get one, definitely by all means, it's nice to at least have one. So if no one gets you one, you can buy one on your own, but it's nice to have one. We used ours, and I think like typical parents, we just started forgetting to input information into it. So it is what it is. Some people use it more than others. Milestone cards and frames. These are like the cards that you buy and they take a picture and it'll say 1 month, 2 month, and so on. Or the frame will have different areas for pictures for each month all the way up to 1 year. They're decent. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're not the greatest gifts, but they're decent. It's nice to have, but they're decent. Moving on, bouncers. Bouncers are really cool. Some of them are probably over $30, but you might be able to find some under $30. So our kid, we got a bouncer for $10. We got it on our own. We found it used from a friend who didn't need it anymore. We washed it, threw it back on the little frame, and boom, we had a bouncer. Our kid was kind of hot and cold with it. This is our second kid. Our first kid didn't have a bouncer. So it's up to you. Could be hit or miss. A harness. I went and bought the cheapest one at Target, and primarily because it was all one color, black. I don't want all these crazy colors going on. Like, forget that. Okay, I just give me a black harness that's simple. It didn't have all these crazy straps. It was easy to put on, take off. It just so happened to be the cheapest one. Bada bing, bada boom, easy. Harness is a great gift though. You need a harness as an at-home parent, or even if you want to try to do something with an infant, boom, you can have them right here. A lot of times they'll fall asleep because they're close to you. They feel really comfortable and safe. They fall asleep, you're doing whatever you're doing, and you're good to go. Gift card this is an out-of-box kind of idea. So you can get them a gift card. Obviously, people usually don't cook and clean and all that as much as they used to because they're gonna be taking care of a child. So primarily looking at cooking. If you know someone loves Subway, boom, they can go pick up their sandwich for lunch or dinner or whatever they're gonna do and not have to worry about making anything or whatever. Or if you can get a place that, if you know someone will do drive-through. A lot of times you're out with the kids, you're feeling tired coming home and you're hungry, you don't wanna cook, boom, you hit the drive-through. So a gift card for that will really go a long way. And even more so, you can do subscriptions. So if you know, okay, they're not gonna be going out anymore, they have an infant, you can look at a Netflix subscription. Obviously, that's gonna be more than $30, but I'm just throwing the idea out there for you. Maybe, I don't know if there's a way to do it for a month or two or whatever that you can do. Or just give them your password. I don't know, it's up to you. Anyways, that's all I got for now. I know that was a long list. I would say the things that stand out to me most are like the bath stuff because it stuck around for a really long time for us. The medical kit, the diapers, those were the main things that I really liked. So do what you do. Good luck out there. Peace and love to everybody. Have a great one. Bada bing, bada boom. I see you. Where are you going in this clothing? Ezra, I see you, Ezra. I got you.